So today I'm super excited to give you a tour of my home office setup as a product designer. I'll walk you through everything from desk, chair, to tech gadgets and accessories, all things that help me stay creative and productive. Note that all items that I'm mentioning, they're linked in the description so you can find them there. All right, let's kick things off. So the first thing I'm gonna tell you is the location of my home office. So I actually work in the living room. In a way, I have a restrained space, but at the same time, I like that I keep everything minimal. Let's start with the desk. My desk is a standing desk from Foley, and the top is in the color oak. I have to be fairly honest, I think I used the standing mode way more once I bought it, but I feel that over time, I sort of got used to it and I don't use it as much. Moving on to the chair, so I use a steel case Series 1. Pretty comfortable. I love the style. To be honest, I could see myself using this desk and chair for the rest of my life. All right, now let's get into the tech. So the laptop I use is a MacBook Pro 14 inches, bought in 2022. So it has the M1 chip. It's a pretty nice machine, but as I use to a lot of design, video editing, and etc., every now and then I like to format it so it can continue to run smoothly. Also, all my heavy video files, I store it in an SSD so I don't overload it. Then I also got to mention my iPad. I didn't get it with the purpose of designing with it, but I do use every now and then when I'm wireframing or brainstorming ideas. As I mentioned, it's not something that I always use, but it's something that I go to when I feel stuck on the computer or I'm still ideating and still thinking of how the flow is going to be structured. I got an Apple Pencil along with it, making it easier for me to sketch. All right, so moving on to my monitor. So the one that I use is a Dell 27 inches USB-C monitor. I love it. It has the perfect size for me, good image quality. So for headphones and earphones, I use two. I either use the Microsoft Surface headphones in the gray color. You can connect it via Bluetooth or cable, but I usually stick with cable because I never want to charge it. When I'm not using the Surface headphones, I'm using my AirPods Pro, second generation. Honestly, I have no preference between the AirPods or the headphones. I just use whichever is most convenient for me at the moment. Now let's talk about the microphone. So I use the Elgato Wave 1, and this baby truly elevated the audio quality for me during meetings and also when I'm shooting videos. This is a great mic. The only thing that I would change is actually today I'll get it in white just so I can match the arm and the overall aesthetic of my home office. And to hold the microphone, I use the Elgato Wave Mic Arm LP in the color white. I went with an Elgato arm just because it was a no-brainer when it comes to the attachments for the microphone and etc., as it was the same brand. Also, I found a couple of other options on Amazon, but I didn't want any of the springs showing. Again, as designers, we're just very visual. All right, now we're going to enter my Logitech era. So I bought the SteamCam webcam, and to be fairly honest, I got this one because of how it looked. It captures video in 1080, but I just figured that 1080p for me during meetings would just be enough, as I don't use it to shoot videos just for meetings. Then we have the keyboard. This one that I use is a Logitech Pebble Keys 2 K380S. So this is a multi-device Bluetooth wireless keyboard I've been using since 2020, and I find that it's an okay keyboard. It's not crazy comfortable, but it's fine. But I like it because it's pretty minimal and compact, so I can take it with me whenever I'm traveling. But one thing that I don't like is that I cannot attach a cable. Then we're gonna talk about the mouse. So this is in the same collection, I'll say, from a keyboard. So it's a Logitech Pebble Mouse 2 M350s. I think that's how you say it. So I bought it with the keyboard. There's actually a combo if you want to purchase both of them on Amazon. Again, link in the description. Just like the keyboard, this is not the most comfortable thing in the world, but I actually think that the mouse is way too uncomfortable than it should be. So I've been planning to upgrade it soon enough. If you have any recommendations for mouse or mechanical keyboards that they are white and cute and minimal and comfortable, leave them in the comments, please. I also got this wrist support from Delta Hub called Capio. Again, I think that's how you pronounce it. Underneath my keyboard and mouse, we have the minimalistic desk mat from Delta Hub. And I think that it fits the aesthetic of the work setup. Lastly, we have the drawer units that I have right next to my desk. I find drawer units, they are a great secret for you to keep your desk clean. So from notepads, pencils, cables, documents, camera gear, I just keep everything there. It's the Alex drawer units from IKEA. Well, and that's all. If you have any remaining questions about my setup, let me know in the comments. And since you enjoyed seeing the hardware that I use for work, something tells me you're going to like seeing this video here, where I show my software toolkit that I use on a daily basis as a product designer. See you there, and as always, happy designing!